Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Presently, we are here in your past speaking to you in our future. It boggles the mind. You are tuning in to episode 1 of the Brothers from Another Mothership podcast, BFAM for short, as we want y'all to be a part of our family. This is a monthly video game podcast from 4 brothers from other mothers, which may or may not involve aliens. And if you could rate the show 5 stars in your podcast platform of choice, we'd greatly appreciate that. I am Quagmire, also may know me as Quaggy the King of the Xenobabes. And I have 3 co-hosts here that I'd like to introduce. I got my boy. I got right to the edge of the diving board. I really wanted to do it, but I don't want to be mad at me on the first episode. So, Ron, how you doing today, bud?
What's going on, friend? How you doing?
Doing great. And I got my buddy Matt. Matt, how you doing?
Fellas, this is it. This is
I know.
exciting. It's been a long
We're
time
here.
coming. It's been a long
We
time.
did
It's
it.
been too long, but it's very, very exciting. Very, very exciting.
Not too long. I just saw you not too long ago. But last but not least, Marcus, how you doing, my friend?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic. Really excited to get going with you guys tonight.
The head of the Marcus
Absolutely.
Network.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep, the
That's right.
ever-expanding network.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that
Who
funny?
knows? Next week there might be another one.
There could be.
Oh, gosh.
Could be. You never know. Yeah.
Yeah,
They just keep coming up.
You're a busy guy.
just like rabbits, just keeps multiplying.
Mhm.
Well, you know what? Well, guys, you know what? I thought before we kind of jump into our topic, I did have something I kind of wanted to share, and I'm kind of tentatively titling this Quaggy's Corner. Some of y'all may notice, some of y'all may not, so I wanted to go ahead and share it. I lost 60 pounds this year.
Wow.
Hell yeah, you
Yes.
did.
Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
And
Excellent.
it's still kind of weird to think about, but not really saying it to brag. It's honestly mostly I wish I did
You
this.
should brag
I wish
about it.
I wish I did this. I wish I did this 10 years ago, and have a lot of inspiration from Mitch Power from Carpool Gaming. I know he's been on his weight loss journey, and then met Andrew at Extra Life last year. He had mentioned that he had lost, like, I can't remember how much, but he lost a lot of weight. So
Oh, wow.
just one of those things that, if I'm sharing this and one person, decides, hey, next year's my year, then that's kind of why I want to do it, right? Like, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And it's just, I haven't felt better ever. My 8-year-old is just about 60 pounds. So the thought that I've essentially had
Wow.
her on my back, for all these years, and now I basically lost, an 8-year-old girl, if you will, like, in terms of weight, is kind of crazy. So, but yeah, I'm just, really proud of myself to be able to do that.
Congrats,
and
brother.
just
Yeah.
wanting an opportunity for if anyone's been thinking about doing it, you should just do it, and you won't regret it.
Soon you'll be the Georgia Gun Show. Now we'll have 2 of them.
Well, like we talked about before,
You'll
like,
have what?
there's legitimate
Sorry, what?
Georgia gun shows anywhere.
Canadian Gun
Oh,
I'll drive
God.
15 minutes. I can,
Don't try
I can
to shy
drive
away.
15 minutes, Ron, and I can take you to a gun show. Absolutely.
Oh, we're in America. There's
Oh,
gun shows
God.
all over the place.
Exactly. Welcome to America, right?
Yeah.
So
That's amazing, man. That is
Oh,
amazing.
shit.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Did anyone have anything kind of non-gaming related they wanted to share before we kind of jump into the topic of the week? Of the month,
Well,
I'm sorry.
I'm happy to share that I went
Oh,
the
yeah.
opposite direction of you, Mr. Quagmire. I've
Oh, okay.
gained weight. Not 60 pounds, but I've gained 15 pounds. And for anybody
Nice.
who doesn't know this,
Of muscle?
Marcus, no, I can see. Wait, hold on. This is what I'm gonna say. If everyone doesn't know this, Marcus O'Neill, like, his profession, like, he's a dietitian. So this is probably gonna upset him when I
Oh,
explain
boy.
this.
Uh-oh.
In 3 months, I've gained 15 pounds. And Ron, you in a very flattering way, assumed it was muscle. That's physically impossible to gain 15 pounds of muscle in 3 months. It is physically impossible. I can assure you, most of it is fat. The goal. Listen, I'm trying to get bigger. It's the winter. It's the winter season's coming up. It's the
winter
bulking
coat.
season.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's the winter coat. Now, if I was doing it properly, then I would have only gained. Like, ideally, I would have gained like 1 pound of muscle in a month. So the fact that I've gained 15 in 3 months obviously kind of shows that most of it's fat. Guys, it's hard to go in a strict, clean bulk. Like, it's like, yeah, I want to eat more, but it's like, well, I have to get bigger. Let's have some potato chips. Let's have some ice cream. And it just kind of just gets out of control.
All the things that are
So-
great.
Yeah.
So it's okay. My goal was to how much I want. So yeah, I still want to gain about 20 more pounds before I start cutting in the spring. And Marcus is already like, dude, all of that's gonna be fat. Well, hopefully not all, just most of it will be fat.
Do you
That's
need
okay.
help?
It's okay.
I can sit there and tell you all the things you can get for 20 pounds in a week.
So, sorry, you want to gain 20 pounds? 20 pounds, just any 20 pounds, or you want to gain?
No, obviously I prefer it to be muscle. But I know I mean, like, listen, like I've seen people say, like, if you really want to gain that much weight in terms of muscle too, like, then you really have to do it for the long haul, which is sometimes like a bulk for like over a year or 2 years. And I'm like,
oh wow.
I can't. I don't think I can do that. Like, I think it would bother me too much to be in the summer and be that big. And most of it's like
Come
bit on
to
the husky
America.
side, but
We'll
that's
sit there
how
and take
you-
you to a buffet for a few days, and we'll get that 20 pounds right on you.
Yeah.
No time.
I feel
whatsoever.
partially responsible, Matt, because I know we ate pretty rich while I was up there, but
You did. You did.
We did, man. We did. Yeah. Cwag Mark came by Toronto. We had a good time having some dim sum, Korean barbecue. Yeah, we had a lot of good food. So, anyways, a lot of it's fat, but I'm okay with it. I don't mind putting on a little bit more heft in the winter months,
That's
especially
right.
gets
Embrace
cold.
it.
It's supposed to snow
Embrace
tomorrow.
it. It'll be fine.
There, exactly. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
It'll be all right.
All right. Anyone else? Marcus?
Not really. I mean,
No?
I my weight has stayed incredibly consistent over the last little while, so I haven't gained or
Says
lost
the running
all
man.
that much weight.
Says the running man.
I do a little bit of running. So I had a race. What was it? I was telling Ron about it maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe. Went pretty good. A little bit better than my half marathon that I ran over the summer. So I wasn't super happy with how that one went, but yeah, did a 10 miler the weekend before Halloween. So it was good.
Nice.
Now the key now for I guess this is our exercise corner segment of the show is running in the winter here where I live, in Edmonton, Alberta. Winters are long and snowy and cold, and it can be tough to get motivated to get outdoors to do some running in that. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe next episode we can check in on and see how the running has progressed.
You're a better man than me. I could not run in that snow, sub-zero. No. This
Yeah.
Georgia peach would wilt. Mm-mm.
You get used to it, You get
I
used
can't
to
run, period, let alone in the snow.
Well, that's true too. Yeah.
Jesus.
it. Yeah.
Have you tried running?
I was just walking with.
Yeah.
Have I what? Sorry?
Have you tried running?
Have I tried running?
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's like reading. Yeah, no, thank you.
Oh, well, yeah, we know how you are with the reading. Okay.
The reading.
Yeah.
You're an educator, Matt. Jesus.
That's the thing that's so bad about it. Me and Cwag get on him so much about not reading,
Yeah.
and he just,
Yeah.
I'd rather not. It would just like, please do.
Doesn't
Like,
read
come on.
video games. Doesn't watch cutscenes. What are you doing?
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Collecting
The
games.
group chat during Control, when he was playing Control, was so hard for me and Cwag. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm not really understanding the story. Are you reading the memos that you? What memos? Oh, like, oh my god.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. No.
No,
Oh my
let's get a
goodness.
Cwag explains it then.
No. Still a good game. Still enjoyed it.
It's a great game. It's a great game.
Fantastic game.
That's right. Outstanding. Amazing.
A bit much, guys. Come on.
It's
Great.
not a
I
bit much.
agree
You just
with.
have to read. You
Outstanding.
didn't read, sir.
Oh.
Remedy bros for life. All right. Ron, you got anything? Or I can definitely
No,
go on
I'm still
to.
fat. So,
Well,
Oh,
and that's what I
stop
meant
it.
too.
Get
It didn't
outta
have
here.
to be.
but it's okay. We're getting there.
Mine was a personal update. I didn't necessarily need everyone to give me their.
Marcus called it the
Weight
fitness
update.
corner. So we're going to keep it as the fitness corner. I'm getting
Okay.
There
there.
it is.
I did lose 20
All right.
pounds, but I'm still fat. We're getting there.
All right, y'all. Well, how about we kind of recalibrate here? At the center of the universe, this is our episode topic. We kind of thought it would be a good introductory topic is just kind of talk about why we love video games. And, I'll give you guys maybe a second to think about why you love video games if you're not sure yet. But I kind of just like being I'm not big on TV and movies as much. I'm just don't like passively, consuming stuff. I kind of like being a part of it, whether it be part of the story, or really just kind of being more involved. Like, I think I shared with y'all, and I'll also share with our listeners that I grew up playing a lot of sports, especially soccer. So honestly, like my 2,000 hours of Rocket League is just me kind of reliving playing that sport because I can't, or it's a lot harder for me to go out to a field and find 21 other people to play it with, right? You can just get online and play a game very similar to a sport that I love playing growing up. And that's just kind of like part of it, just like really feeling like you're in the game, like I said, you're in the story. I think it's the best form of media, because you have beautiful soundtracks that we're investing in, beautiful stories that you're actually being a part of, and really just kind of in a nutshell, that's kind of like that's why I love video games. That's kind of why I want to be here talking about video games. That's why they're so special to me.
I think you hit on something really, really good. For me, it's that not being so passive kind of aspect of games. It is such an active sort of form of entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's, you're probably sitting down while you're playing, probably, but you're still having to engage with the media that you're consuming. And, that's a big part of it for me, 100%. Like, I've told you guys in the past, we can tell the audience right now, I cannot get through a movie that's 90 minutes or longer without falling asleep. And games, it does happen from time to time. I'm not going to lie. I definitely fall asleep from time to time playing some games more than others. I'm looking at you, Octopath Traveler 2, more recently.
That's right. That's right.
But,
That's right.
Obviously it's just much more of an active thing. And I think that is like the biggest thing. And, there's such a wide range of the types of games, of the stories and the mechanics and stuff like that. But it's that active component that I think really draws me to games. So yeah.
It's funny, like whenever I mean, whoever's listening to this already knows this.
Yeah.
If they're checking out, if they're listening to a podcast about video games, they probably feel the same way. But every time I try to explain to somebody, especially because all four of us are middle-aged men, so people still don't really understand that. Actually, it's middle-aged people that are playing video games now. But every time I try to explain to somebody of why I think playing video games is the king of like media consumption, like in terms of music and television, they just don't get it. And when I try to explain, I'm like, listen, when you're actively involved, you're just immersed in a different way that TV, movies, music, they can't do. And they're like, what do you mean? It's the same thing. Just turn off the lights and just watch properly. It's like, no, just play video game. No, video games are for kids. And I just wish that they would just try. And it doesn't matter what genre it is, right? Just you just have to try. Just I feel like if they can find that video game or that genre where it clicks, then they'll really understand. Like, oh, this is quite a different experience than watching a movie, listening to music and stuff like that. But it is that hurdle. I don't know.
Reading
It's
a
just
book.
reading a book. Yeah, like it's just every time I
Yeah.
explain it, they're like, what do you mean by active? And I'm like, it's just because you're controlling the character, right? Like you're going on this journey, and like if you're going a next step level, like it's a first person, you get to choose the decisions. Like it's just you really embody the character. It doesn't even have to be first person. Like you're it's this next level of empathy, which anyways, I try to explain to people, but they don't get. I don't know why.
The weird
Well,
thing
yeah,
that you
like
brought up
even when
about
you
the video
mentioned,
games. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, Ron.
He brought up a good point about people sitting here saying that the games are for kids, and it's like obviously they're trapped back in like the 80s when gaming first started, where it was kind of focused around kids back then. Now games have better storylines than most TV shows and movies. So
Yeah.
the kid thing doesn't even work anymore, really. Which goes to show that they don't play games and they obviously don't know anything about them. If that's going to be their argument for it. To me, it's just pretty much just having that thing of you work 40 hours a week, sometimes more. You want to get out of your own world, and video games gives you that chance to do other things. I think that's why I love RPGs so much, because there usually is, and it's not even just fantasy stuff. It's all kinds of RPGs, and it's always the storylines that are always great for me. I'm always a narrative first guy for the most part. Every now and then there's a game that The gameplay is really fantastic, and it will push that. Tales of Arise, as me and Cwag talked about, story wasn't that great, but the gameplay was. But for the most part,
No, it wasn't.
yeah, the narrative will always be the thing that kind of is king for me. You can have gameplay that's just kind of so-so, but if the story is really great, then I'm good with that.
I'm the opposite.
I have to ask.
I'm the
Go
opposite.
ahead, Marcus.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh.
no, I was just gonna say, like, for me, I can get through a game with a mediocre story if the gameplay is good. I can't get through a game with a good story if the gameplay is pretty mediocre.
Can you give us an example of a said game where you don't like the mechanics?
I see this alley-oop is coming up here.
Some people say it's not even an RPG.
Yeah.
Some people say it's not an RPG.
We want to get into this right now.
Don't do this.
We want to get into
Don't do this.
Give us an example. Examples contextualize things, Marcus, please.
You're
what do you mean?
You're leading. Stop this.
You're leading the witness.
What?
Do we really want to do this right now?
Objection. Stop this. Oh my God. He's going to get to it. Don't you worry.
Yeah, well, I think we'll get to that in a little bit of a tease. I have an idea. Okay. Yeah. Let's save that. Yeah.
Well, one thing that Marcus had mentioned, and also Matt, you're talking about, like, obviously, like, reading a book, right? Well, I kind of think about, like, those choose your own adventure books, right? But I mean, essentially that's what games are. And then Matt was talking about, so you're making your choices, and I haven't played it yet, but it's kind of like on my to buy list, like Baldur's Gate 3, like, there's literally like hundreds of choices you can make. And what TV show, like, can you literally just like make every choice? Like, it doesn't. It's a set script, and whether you like it or don't like it, and you're stuck with it, right? But you have a game like that, or that you can literally choose what you're doing, and you could see a completely different ending based off your choices. I mean, like, no other media takes advantage of that.
True.
Yeah. There's too many choices in Baldur's Gate 3, though. Let's be honest.
Be, but it's an outstanding game. I haven't played it. Outstanding game, though.
I don't know about that.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, it's fine. It's a good game. It's objectively a good game. I didn't like it very much, though. Yeah,
Marcus.
It's objectively, It's even a great game. I did not enjoy it. I actually have.
Look at that.
And I've even got the...
You got the big physical for it too, my friend.
I know, I do.
Yeah, it really hurt me when we were talking about it. Yeah, I think when I was playing through it, I think Marcus had already said, I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. And I was already like, I don't know, 50, 60 hours in on my 100-something hour journey. And Marcus was just like, I wasn't expecting you to like this. I felt like I kind of let him down because he was expecting me not to like it. But to be honest, I'm just not really into CRPGs like that. But it was
that's why I, because again, I know objectively that Baldur's Gate 3 is a great game.
Yeah, I just CRPGs are my thing, and that's the thing. Like Disco Elysium, I loved, but that's only that was more of a narrative focused CRPG. There was like I don't even know if it was really combat in it, but like toward the end. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, there's a lot of combat, and I don't know. I did not mind it. Using the environment to get kills. It's just everything was just so great about that game. It was so great.
Using the environment to get kills.
Yeah.
So you kind of like set up traps, like whatever's like in the area, like pushing down trees and boulders.
For example,
you would hate it, Matt. It's too much.
I'm not so sure.
Really? Okay.
Knowing the story mode,
I'll send you my copy.
He'll put it down on the easiest difficulty, and he could probably get through it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what other masterpiece has a game where you get to use the environment, right?
Oh God.
You know what it is. Come on, Ron,
sorry,
say it.
I don't recall.
I'll say it with you. Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. You would love these games.
I don't want to talk about Thotkey. Okay, let's not do this now. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
No, keep Breath of the Wild out of this. I don't want to hear it. Tears of boredom. No thanks.
Remember, I got that Switch in my closet, Ron. Just,
no,
let me know when you're ready.
I have plenty of other games to play. Better games. No thanks.
Shame.
I was thinking about this. It seems like all four of us, really obviously appreciate this medium. We get really immersed in the stories. And as somebody who, like, I generally just play alone. Like, I really don't play online. But, Cwag just brought this up a little while ago that he came over. playing a local co-op in person video games, that's king of
Yeah.
fun. Like it, like
Very good.
I can't. It is still the king. And Cwag came over. We started playing Mario Strikers, and like, guys, we were laughing so hard, and like we were getting so into it. And I mean, yes, you could still get that experience online for sure, but it's not the same when you're in person.
Yeah,
right?
it's always
Like,
different.
it's just different. Like you feed off each other's energy. Like you can, yeah, it's just very different. And like I just love that experience, and I've loved it as a kid. Going to birthday parties, sleepovers, and you just play Super Smash Bros. Like on N64, like till 3 in the morning. You pass out. You wake up at 8. The mom's like, eat breakfast. I'm like, fine, and then you just play again. And it's just so much fun doing it again. And it's really interesting because my son, he's 10, and he's a different type of gamer. Like he plays whatever his friends play. So they play a lot of this. Don't No one's gonna be surprised. They play a lot of free games, right? That's what the kids play. They play free to play games. So he plays all that stuff on PC. They're just like random bootleg versions of like Minecraft and Dragon Ball, whatever. But the other day we went to our friend's house, and they're not going to sit there side by side playing their PCs on their free games. That's kind of lame, in my opinion. So they booted up like Mario Kart, and this isn't something that they do. Like my son isn't. I mean, we used to play Mario Kart like a couple years ago, but we don't play like every weekend or something. Like, he hasn't played in a while,
Mm.
but he played Mario Kart with those friends for like hours. Like, and I'm like, we got to go, and he's like, come on, Dad, one more match. And I'm like, this is still the king of playing locally with your friends. And like, listen, everybody knows, or if you don't know, I'm a big Nintendo. I love this. I love the Nintendo Switch, the baked potato. But even when I went up and saw them playing in the Nintendo Switch Mario Kart with like the 4 screens, and it's chugging at like 20 frames, I'm like, good God, this is so bad. But the kids were laughing.
Yeah.
The kids
PowerPoint
didn't
edition.
care. They didn't care. And like,
Yep.
there's other kids there, the same thing. I know them because they're my friends' kids. They're not gamers either, but just something magical about being side by side.
The
And
fun
just
factor,
playing
man.
this
The
stuff.
fun factor gets you every time.
Right? It makes me sad because I'm not an Xbox guy, so I never got to experience the what was it, the LAN parties
LAN
with
parties.
Halo.
Ooh,
I don't know if
yeah.
anybody here has done that. Like, is it
Yep.
kind of similar?
Well, I mean, it's on a bigger scale, right? So I mean, like if I recall correctly, you could hook up 4 Xboxes, and then you get 4 controllers on each one, so you can get 16 people playing in one room.
Oh,
Yeah, and it was pure chaos, but it was also just pure joy. But yeah, going back to Strikers, Matt, like John and I were getting our ass beat, but we were still having so much fun. Matt is like pro level Strikers player. Like apparently he never
GameCube.
stopped playing. Like, he's just been playing this whole time apparently. But
Oh.
yeah,
Huh.
you're right. The
GameCube's the
local
goat, baby. Come on.
local couch co-op is king for sure.
Sounds like we need to get old Matt on some Helldivers then. Hmm?
I would love that.
Helldivers is like Strikers?
Oh, yes.
Do tell.
Mhm.
You're selling
Yeah,
me.
yep,
Yeah, it's
exactly.
definitely.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
So body checking, turtle
Mhm.
shells.
Yes,
Yep.
plenty of body checking in
Electrifying.
Turtle Shell. Yes,
Mhm.
yes. Yeah.
Not a lot of
Okay.
reading.
Yeah, exactly. No reading involved.
There you
Should've
go.
started
Aim,
with that.
shoot, explode.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Just like
Think
Mario
about it.
Strikers.
Just like it. You sure?
Exactly like it. Exactly like it.
Yeah, Arrowhead Studios actually got a cease and desist letter from Nintendo because it was too similar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
gotta be.
Wow.
Yep.
Matt, I feel you don't trust us. We're your friends. I mean, come on. Will we steer you
Well,
wrong?
listen, I've never touched Helldivers, but people keep talking about, was it for democracy and some aliens,
Mhm.
grenades?
Yeah.
Okay, like Mario Strikers is out there, but like we're not. Are there aliens in Strikers? No,
There is.
no.
There's,
Well,
you just don't know it because
No.
they have made themselves
Yeah.
look like human beings. Mm-hmm.
No, they're not unlockable
body
characters. Get out of
snatchers.
here.
Yep.
The
No,
soccer
no,
ball's
no.
a grenade. It's fine. It's the same thing.
That is actually true. That is
Yeah.
true.
See?
When you let up that special shot, it's a grenade because you just knocked it right. That's
See, there you go.
It's all coming together.
Same thing. Mm-hmm.
So if I play Helldivers, you'll
Mhm.
come over and play Mario Strikers on a sweet potato, aka Nintendo
Well,
Switch
see,
2.
you're just not around the corner from my house. I have to pack a suitcase, hop on
There
an
is
airplane.
that. There is that.
Are you sure? I thought West Virginia was pretty close by.
Yeah,
Come on.
see, wrong
Stop
state.
by.
I'm in North Carolina. There's quite a few hours down from West Virginia. Did Cwag not give you a map? Why have you not figured this out yet?
It's confusing.
I mean, apparently I was still off too. So he was in the ocean,
Well,
and I
that's
was
true. In the picture, you were not exactly where you need to be, but it's okay. It's all right.
It's all right. We'll just have to go back and do it again.
I was gonna say, just come back.
There you go.
All right, y'all. Anything else you want to talk about where you love or why you love video games?
No.
They're the best. Everybody, like, come on, like everybody knows this. They're the best medium. Just get the casual people to sink more time into it and just get away from free to play. Like I like Fortnite, but just come on. Like there's better stuff to play. Fortnite has its place. Don't get me wrong. Ron,
you're right. In a grave.
Try it. Oh God.
Yeah.
Saw
exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
Marcus.
Marcus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Marcus, come on.
That's right.
It's not that bad. Cwag knows. It's you're there for the sweet hangs. You're there to socialize,
Yeah.
right?
You can
I haven't
find
played as much
other
this year,
things
but
to
I had a
sweet
blast.
hangs
I had a blast playing it.
with. Ugh.
Yeah.
See?
No, thank you.
But anyways,
That's right, Marcus.
enjoy
We're in
other
the same
stuff
boat on
besides
that one,
free-to-play.
friend.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to put a community poll in the Discord and see Fortnite good or not, and see who wins.
We already know the outcome of that one.
I was gonna say we already had a bit of a debate this morning with The Last of Us Part 1, Part 2. I'm curious to see
I'm
what's
glad
happening
you
with
brought that
Fortnite.
up. Submit. Shame on you. Black Wives
Yes.
Matter.
He
He
knew what he
knew
was
what he
doing.
was doing. He knew what he
Yes.
was doing.
Yeah,
Last
I
of
can't-
Us.
I can't answer that question yet. I haven't played part 2 yet, so.
Oh. Well, that's going to be
Start
interesting.
playing.
That's going to be interesting debate
Yeah.
when you do.
Well, Matt, I tried, and I literally said, like, hey, I have this $50 Amazon gift card, and he said, well, it's not worth $50. I'm like, what? Wait, I thought you were Last of Us Part 2
It's gonna go on
super
sale.
fan.
It'll go on sale. It'll go on
Well,
sale.
you're probably right.
It's
or
a
Naughty
known
Dog
thing.
will remake it or something. Who knows? You know?
Pedro
It's
Pascal
gotta-
That
edition.
too. Yeah.
Let's wait for it.
It's
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
come to PS Plus if it's not already. For sure it's on premium, but I don't know about the standard service like
PS Plus isn't going to do
extra,
Cwag
whatever.
any good because he's not bought a PlayStation.
yet.
Oh.
He doesn't have a
Yes.
PlayStation yet. He's getting
Yeah.
one for GTA 6. So you got some time. Okay,
He's
got
got definitely
delayed.
lot
got
of time,
more
apparently.
time now. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless
Yeah.
the rumors
You
are
got some
true. Unless the rumors are true and they're working on a PC port as well. So you never know. He might look out.
I mean, they are, but we're not going to see the PC port till like 2028 probably.
Well, they have to sit there and put it on every system for like the next 5 years. So
I mean,
That'd be all
Rockstar
right.
is just following the same formula, if y'all remember, that, basically GTA 5 came out at the tail end of 360 PS3, then they ported it
yeah, I remember.
Xbox One, PS4, and then they ported it to Series X, S,
I
and
don't
then
want to think about the
PS5,
PlayStation 6 like now. I don't.
So-
Mm-mm.
and then PC, right? So you got all these people
Okay.
double, triple, quadruple dipping.
Well, that's how
That's
they
how you
keep
sell
making their
200.
money.
That's
Yeah.
how you sell 220 million copies of GTA 5, right?
And I don't quite understand that because it's
Is
like,
that what
why
it
does
is?
everybody not have a copy
Jesus.
of Grand Theft Auto 5 yet? I mean, it's constantly still like in the top selling list, and I'm like, how?
And I
Does everybody
and I
not
didn't
have a
contribute to it. I don't have a copy. I've never bought it.
You didn't play what? You didn't play in
I
PS3?
played-
Get out of here.
No, I played it on Game Pass a few years ago.
Oh,
So I
okay,
never
okay.
purchased
So
a
you have
copy.
played it.
I have
Okay,
played
okay.
it. But yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
To people's
They got my
surprise, I
ass. I
only have
bought
one
it twice.
copy. See, you
Oh,
bought, I
bought
bought
it
it
twice.
once.
No, see, it's not good
I
enough
bought
to
it
buy
once.
it twice. That's for sure.
360 and PC, yep.
Oh, that hurts.
He's got to get them frames
You're
on the
part of the
PC,
problem.
Ron. Come on, he's got to get that PC version. You know?
I mean, I
all them
guess
frames.
I don't know. Like I said, that's the wrong version to be buying twice. That's for sure.
The 360 version was rough. So, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Maybe
PS3.
30.
The PS3 version was kind of rough as well. So no surprise there.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. There'll be a PS6 version for GTA 5, I'm sure, bundled with
I'm sure
GTA
there
6.
will be. I'm sure there
Don't
will
worry.
be.
Don't worry. The
Yeah.
bank robbery edition or whatever they want to call it combined.
Well, look, they're supposed to have that PS5 port of Red Dead 2 supposed to come out, so maybe they'll do a bundle.
Oh, shut up and take my money.
Oh,
Yes.
please. Oh, please. Not for
version.
Red Dead
Yes.
2. No, thank you.
Oh,
Absolutely.
No thanks.
Absolutely.
Uh-uh.
Yes.
yes.
No.
Give me all the frames.
That might
in
actually
Red
get
Dead
me
2.
to play it again.
Give
Yeah,
me accessibility options where I can make it like the first Red Dead, and I'm all in. But no, I don't want all that extra
No.
stuff.
The first
No.
Red Dead. The first Red Dead
No.
is not as good as you remember, Ron.
Nah, I'm sorry.
I
don't
played
want to
it
hear
recently.
That. I don't want
It's
to hear that.
old.
I don't want to
I
hear
can
it.
hear it.
I don't want to. I don't want to sit
We
there and
played
worry
it
about.
at the same time, Matt.
No,
Yes.
no,
I
I don't want
liked
to
it.
hear it.
I
It was-
I
don't
think
it
I
was
liked
good,
more
I
than
don't
you
have to
did.
brush
but
a
it was
horse.
old.
I don't have to brush
It
a
was
horse. I
old.
don't have to smoke to get my dead eye. I don't have to worry about racing back to camp with my dead wolf before it gets bad. I don't have to do all that. I'm good.
Yeah.
Ron, I've already told you, just don't do that. Just let Arthur
I
Morgan
can't.
become
I can't
disheveled.
do that.
He
I
becomes
can't just
skinny.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Screw your animals. It's just whatever. Just
Whoa,
play.
phrasing.
Just mainline
Phrasing.
it. Yes. Yes. You're welcome. Screw
Yeah.
them. Okay.
My
Now
Arthur
we're on
Morgan had a
Peter's
beard
bad
that was
list
like
now.
2 feet long.
No.
Yeah. Who
This
cares?
is too. This is
Yeah,
too big. I
doesn't matter.
cannot ignore all those systems. That is just no. That sounds wrong. I can't do it.
Do you really think Rocksteady is going to give us a PS5 version? Like, aren't they all in on GTA 6?
I
Or
mean,
think
I
it's
don't
gonna be
know,
like a
man. You
lazy
never
port?
know with Rockstar. They really do just do their
Sorry,
own thing.
Rockstar,
You never
yeah.
know.
Could be a lazy port, and that would be upsetting if it's just like,
Yeah.
here it is,
I mean,
and
we-
it's like higher textures but same frames. I'll be like, okay, forget it.
And they can get away
did
with it.
give us-
People will probably buy it because that's just how Rockstar gets down. I mean, they are just a completely different beast. I mean, we finally found out, like, after all these years, why Agent didn't come out, and it's all because we couldn't make an open world out of that, so we dropped it. Like what? It's like, then don't make an open world. I mean, what? So yeah, Rockstar does what they want.
I mean, we did get the bad ports of, the 3 Vice City and San Andreas not too
Oof.
long ago.
Yeah.
The
That's what I
definitive
mean.
Cleaned those
edition,
up. I
but
have not played them, but they cleaned those up, so
okay.
they might be good now.
See,
Yeah,
that's
but
what I
they're
would
pretty
worry
rough
about.
at launch, I think.
Yeah, at launch it was ugly.
Yeah.
All those memes, all the video, yeah, that was bad.
Ugh. Yeah, you know what? If they're gonna do that to Red Dead 2, just leave it in my memory as it is in PS4 version. Like I don't want them messing it up. Like just listen, I didn't touch the remasters for GTA Vice City and San Andreas. I just have it my perfect memory of it on PS2 the way it was. Perfect. Don't need
Sometimes
No
it's okay to
messy
do that with
remaster
older
messing it
games.
up.
Sometimes you gotta leave them alone.
like because nostalgia goes, right? I always get worried about that. So I don't know. I'd be shocked if they actually came out with Red Dead 2 PS5 version and GTA. I feel like it's a bit too much, unless like we discussed, like here's a lazy version of it. We'll get some monies, and then here's GTA 6. We'll charge dynamic pricing, and we'll charge whatever we want, and you'll still pay for it. Blah blah blah. It's just how it is.
And it's gonna happen because that's Rockstar. It's
Yeah,
their
I'm
way.
expecting $100 GTA 6.
No, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Do you think so?
100.
I don't think Strauss is
Yep.
gonna let
100.
that happen. Yeah,
Yep.
Strauss seems to be a little bit different than other CEOs. I don't see him doing that. I could be wrong.
What do you think it'll be priced at if it's not 100?
I think it's going to definitely be like the typical 70 price. Now, I think there will be $100 edition
Oh,
because I'm pretty sure they might
Of
try to
course,
bundle that in
yes.
with Grand Theft Auto
Yeah,
Online
yeah,
or
yeah.
some kind of crazy stuff like that, some kind of pass for the next 2 years or some kind of mess. So it's going to be $100 edition, I'm sure, but I don't think the base price is going to be that much. Zelnick likes money, and I don't know, man. $100 even for GTA 6, that sounds wild.
Marcus,
I agree.
$100 US is like 200 Canadian here.
It'd be like
I can't.
150. It'd be like 150. Legit,
I
yeah.
can't.
Yeah, see, no,
I
man.
can't.
I think gamers might push back on that. As big and as popular as Grand Theft Auto is, I don't think $100 is going to fly with some people. It'll sell, but it's not going to do the usual numbers it does.
I mean, it'd be like Mario Kart. People complain, but then you still got like 1-for-1 attach rate. So.
But Nintendo fans are a little bit different than regular gamers.
It's true.
I could
Yeah,
see
it's
so
true.
I could see them going an extra 10. Maybe. Like if it so games in US are 70? Is that what the standard is right now, or is it 80?
Right now.
Normally, but Mario Kart World was 80.
Okay, so that's the first that's kind of 80
Yeah.
Mhm.
for you guys? Yeah, they could definitely go 80. I could see them going 80. I could see GTA
They might
6
try.
going 80.
They might try.
Yeah.
Like I said, but once again,
But
it
100
proves that
seems a lot.
Nintendo can kind of do that, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Microsoft learned that the hard way. We tried that mess with Outer Worlds, and people were like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Nintendo stamp isn't on that game. That's not going to work, and they had to back that down. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll have to wait till next year. This time next year.
Yeah.
And even
And
then,
maybe it'll be 2027. Yeah.
it
who
could
knows?
be. It could be
Yeah.
because we know how Rockstar is. If it's not ready
Yeah.
to go, they will push it back, and people will wait for it. They'll gripe along the way, but they will wait for it.
Yeah.
They haven't announced like. Are we assuming that there will be a GTA 6 online? Or have they announced confirmed like there
There's
will be
going
one
to
for
be.
sure?
They've made way too much money off of Grand Theft Auto Online. There's no way that they're going to not continue with that. There's got to be.
Does that mean they would abandon GTA 5 online, or just have both running at the same time?
I'm thinking they're probably going to end up separating it, where they're going to have like the base game with GTA 6, and then like a Grand Theft Auto Online 2.0 or whatever they want to call it. But they're not going to leave that behind.
There's just too many copies out there. Too many people still playing this game.
An article came out a few months ago about like how much money they had made off of Grand Theft Auto, and it was ridiculous. So there's no way in the world they're going to leave that behind. No way.
There you go.
GTA, gotta watch out for it. Listen, I'm gonna complain, but yeah, I'll buy it day one. GTA 6, come on. GTA 5 was great.
Please just be better than 5. Please, that story was kind of.
Hey,
5 was great.
You'll play it.
How does it get
so
better?
you'll buy it day one, and then it'll be a year and a half until you play it.
That's correct.
That's right. Yeah.
Maybe
he
even 2.
He has enough games. He still hasn't played Expedition 33.
That's true.
Hey,
Yeah.
hold on. Okay, I played Final Fantasy 16 instead.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's go.
friends.
You did. You did do it. You're right. For the power of friendship. You did.
All
you
right.
did.
And
Okay.
I'm liking it. I'm
I'll
liking
give
it.
you
It's just
that.
not an RPG. It's just not an RPG.
It's not an RPG. Yeah, we'll talk
RPG.
about it.
Mm-mm.
We'll talk about that soon because you're right.
It is not an RPG.
This year.
Is it?
No, it's not.
It isn't at all.
No.
And that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
All right. Well, I feel like that might be as good of a segue as anything. So, as we circle in your orbit, and what are you playing? Matt, what are you playing, friend?
Yeah, I'm juggling 2 games right now, as already mentioned. Yeah, playing Final Fantasy 16 on my PS5. Performance mode, always going for the frames. Really enjoying it. I think I'm around maybe like 13 to 15 hours ish in. In the beginning, it was. I wouldn't say it was rough. I like before I played the game. This game is old, right? So I've heard from everybody saying like it's not an RPG. This is not an RPG. Guess what? It's not an RPG. And I'm like, okay, it's not an RPG. Fine, I get it. So I kind of already had like expectations set that it's going to be some sort of DMC Bayonetta action game. But a lot of people did recommend it. One friend in particular, he's like, dude, this is like the best story in a Final Fantasy game, and he knows, like, he loved remake, rebirth, the OG, like I did. So when he kept saying like, no, like, I wouldn't say that he said it's better than the story in FF7, but he just said this is good, and it's just very serious. It's a dark tone, and he was just very captivated by it. So the fact that he kept saying that over and over again, I think it finally dropped like $20 like a few months ago. I was like, okay, what's the worst that could happen? I could try it for 5-10 hours. If I don't like it, I trade it back in. But if it turns out I like it, get to go on a wonderful journey with Clive. What's his last name? Rossfield? Redfield?
Rossfield.
Mm-hmm.
Redfield's from Resident Evil. Sorry.
Look, he remember
wrong franchise.
Say Resident Evil popping up again.
Whoops. So yeah, story wise, it's starting to get its hooks in me. The combat's clicking. Yes, in my opinion, it's very repetitive. Even at this point, very minor spoiler. Like, you get these different icons, like the summons so you can kind of rotate. Even with, I have 3 now. It's still very repetitive. Like Marcus and I talked about this. It's basically use special powers. You have to wait for it to cool down. I switch to the next one. I use it, wait for it to cool down. Could I do more and mix it up? I could, but I don't need to. So then just turn off my brain and just keep doing it. Just
this is the problem with playing on easy mode. This is the problem.
It's not easy mode. I'm on normal.
You're on normal now? You had started at easy, didn't you? And you bumped it up? No?
Nope.
So you started on normal mode, and you're still on normal.
Yes.
This is
I'm
a
on
shock.
Normal. I'm wrecking fools. The dodge is very forgiving. Like, this is not like Stellar Blade. Like,
it is.
Miss.
It's not precise.
So,
you don't have to be.
Well, do you have the rings on?
No, you guys told me not to
you
put on
took the rings off.
I put them on, and I'm like, what is this? It confused me. It took them off. Listen, I didn't finish Stellar Blade. That's my fault for going for the stupid platinum trophy. But I honestly, Stellar Blade kind of really taught you like, okay, like if you miss this dodge, like you're getting effed up because you get hit by a boss. It's like boom, 2/3 of your life is gone. But in Stellar Blade, like you have to perfect dodge if you want to use a stronger ability. If you don't, it's just basic attacks, and it's like this is gonna take a really long time. So it literally forces you to get. This is the definition of get good. So because of that, and in my opinion, FF16's dodge window is very forgiving. I'm trying to think. Like I maybe died like twice in like the 16 hours, and that's about
Was it
it.
in the
Like I'm not
story, or
banging
were
my head.
you in a hunt mission?
Not even though the first hunt I didn't even die. It's just probably like a story mission. Where I
Oh,
just messed up, and I was like,
shame
"Oops."
on you!
But
Disgusting. Oh,
I know,
the only place
I
you should be
know.
dying is there's S hunts. Shame on you.
Those S tier hunts.
Yeah, get better.
So
Shame.
yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do the
Wow,
S
Ron
hunts.
with the shade. I died.
There you go.
What?
See, everybody
Shame.
dies.
Yeah,
Oh, shameful.
yeah. Some of the bosses can be kind of tricky, at least for me. I don't know.
There's now some of those hunts that those S grade hunts is woof. Good lord. But yeah,
I
everything
don't know if
else
I
is
could do
all
the
right.
hunts. I don't know if I could do the hunts. I really,
Yeah, don't
a thing
bother.
that I really like about Final Fantasy 16 are the side quests. I love
Yes.
them. They are so shallow and so easy. It is fantastic.
That's the
Okay.
part
It's
I
like,
don't
I
like
didn't know
about it.
you're going that way. You had me in
Yeah,
the first
What?
one.
yeah. Some of the
Guys.
side quests is kind of cheeks. The
My
ones that
goodness,
actually
they
have good stuff in it, the story stuff in it are really good. But the other things of hey,
Yep.
go here and collect me some flowers to whatever, and
Yes.
get yourself some materials or whatever. No thanks. No thank you.
No, I love it. In and
The-
out. Just where do you want me to deliver the bread?
Oh my
Here's
god.
your bread. Give me
Oh
XP.
my god.
Fast travel. Bam, bam, bam. XP,
Now the
XP.
fast
Like,
travel
oh.
part is the great part about them. That part is
Mhm.
cool. I need every single RPG to give me the option to just hit that button and take me
100%.
all the way right back in front, not to the same area, right in front of the quest giver and turn it in. That's great.
Yes.
That is great. It saves time. If you want to mess around and explore, you can ignore it, or you can hit that button and get right back. I love that part of it. That part is good. But all the side quests are
The timer is nice too, because sometimes I'll be exploring and I finish the quest and like I see a chest that's like, right there. I walk over, get the chest,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
halfway through my timer and I can still return back. No problem.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's a good idea. Every RPG should do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
So
remember if they patched that in, because I don't remember that, but maybe I do.
Oh.
Like, because I played it. Not. When did this come out? How long has it been out for? Like it's
At
been
least 2 years.
2 years?
At least.
I want to
At
say I
least
played
2.
it probably 6 months after it came out, somewhere in
Okay.
that neighborhood. Yeah, so not right away, but yeah, I don't remember that quick fast travel right back to the quest giver thing.
Well, it has been two expansions, so I wonder if maybe they sit there and did an update that added that.
Yeah, I could just be forgetting that is entirely in the
Well, the way
realm
you
of
talk about the
possibility.
game, your brain probably has erased a few things.
Exactly.
Marcus, you said
Exactly.
you mainlined it, right? Because I don't think it ever did that for the main story missions. I think it only did that for the side quests.
Well, I mean, I started off doing side quests. I always
Oh, you
in an
did?
RPG.
Okay.
I always start off doing side quests for sure.
Okay.
And I had to get through this game as quickly as I
Gotcha.
could. So I was like that, yeah. So that did not last for too long. Maybe 10 hours worth of I'm a checkbox completer gamer. So if there's things that are on the map, I tend to try to do them until I decide they're not worth it anymore. So, but there's that kind of that part of my brain that has to check all the boxes if I can, at least initially. So I definitely did do those. And these are the, like, by and large, there are a couple of side quests that have a bit of story that are worth
It's
doing.
just a few. It's just a few. Though.
Just a couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
By and large, it's just like, go here, pick up 3 of these and come back. And it's like, oh man, it's horrible. I don't know how you can like that. It's so bad.
My brain.
This is like
it's
the worst.
Yes.
The worst. They just put some effort into these things. Christ.
Yeah. Witcher 3 has spoiled side quests forever. If you don't have good side quests and stuff, that's one thing I liked about Forbidden West. They kind of took that Witcher 3 approach where the side quests meant something. It was kind of meaty, had something on it. But yeah, these are not Witcher 3 or Forbidden West.
Well, be patient. There's some that towards the end that I thought were pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty
and I
good
agree
side
with
quests.
that. I've ran into a few of those.
Mhm.
Toward the end, the side quests
Mhm.
have gotten a lot better. It's a lot less
Mhm.
here, go and find this thing for my soup, and it's actually got like story stuff going on. But you got to get toward the end of the game. That's the bad part of that. Like,
Right.
you should have gave me this like in the beginning, but it's cool. At least it's coming along now, and I'm all right with it.
So yeah, no, I'm enjoying Final Fantasy 16, and then I won't go too much detail. I'm gonna save this because I have a feeling on a future episode of Brothers from Another Mothership, I'll talk about this because I'm playing Pikmin 4. I'm not saying it's my game of the year, but it is quite high.
Ooh, wow.
I am astonished by this because I'm looking at Pikmin 4. What is this weird Nintendo IP? What is this nonsense? It's on sale. Friends are like, just try it. Guys, I love it. I don't want this game to stop. It is so
Oh my
much
goodness
fun.
gracious!
It is so much fun. This is
how you should have been talking about Control.
No, can't. No,
This is
no,
how you.
guys, it is so much fun. No, I I had no idea how much fun Pikmin 4 is. Like the real time strategy. Like you have so many different tasks to do. It's like which one do I do in which order? Where am I sending my Pikmin in? Do I want them to die? There's so many choices to make on the fly, but it's got that Nintendo charm. Like it's just
Yes, that
But I
Nintendo
will-
charm with the real time tragedy game is what it is.
no,
Wow.
no strategy.
Nope, it's
I can't
tragedy.
believe how good
You're
it
right.
is.
This is your first Pikmin game, right, Matt?
It is my first, and like I'm not even joking. Like I mean, I can't say that it's gonna fall off the rails by the time it roll credits because I don't care for the story. Like, there's no way, unless there's like some weird difficulty spike, which I find unlikely. This, like I said, this game is gonna be very, very high on my game of the year list. I'm
Mhm.
ready to buy Pikmin 3, Pikmin 2, Pikmin 1. Like, I want to
Good
go back.
Lord.
I'm
Wow.
sure they
Man.
won't be as good,
Wow.
but like, I'm like a
All
certified Pikmin pal. I'm a
Let's
Pikmin
go.
pal
Oh,
certified.
please don't.
Oh
do
yes,
that.
yes. Ron, please. There's dozens of us.
No,
Dozens.
obviously so.
Yes.
Obviously so, because
Yeah.
people do enjoy Pikmin, truly. But
So I've never played a Pikmin game. I don't really know much about Pikmin. What is the gameplay? Like, what would you most closely associate it as? How would you describe gameplay?
I can't even think of another game that I've played that is similar, but it's basically like you have like multiple tasks to do and you only have so much time in the day to do them, and then you only have a finite amount of Pikmin to send them to do. So you can either send your Pikmin to explore and uncover more area, or you can send some of them to do combat, or you can send some of them to get resources that make combat easier, or you can send some of them to save people, which
Sounds
is part
like
of the main mission.
management type game.
it certainly
Is
does.
It is.
It
I
does.
thought
It
it
is.
was
And,
like a real-time strategy, like
Yes,
Nintendo's
thank
version
you.
of real-time
It is-
strategy.
It is their
Mhm.
version of
Okay.
real-time strategy.
Mm,
From what
yuck.
I've heard, this is like the easiest version because if you mess up and like let's say you lose too many Pikmin, you can rewind it or whatever. So I from my understanding, Pikmin 1 was a little bit more unforgiving because I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like what you have 3 days to save Olimar, and like
Mhm.
if you don't save him, it's like too bad for you. So
Yep.
Pikmin 4 maybe it's a bit of an easier one, but that's basically it. Like you have all these tasks to do and they overlap in terms of like, well, if you do this, this will help you with a different task. So it's up to you how to use your time. And in this case of Pikmin 4, from what I can see, you can use as many days as you want. But at least in Pikmin 1, from what I'm understanding, there's a finite time, so you really need to be very strategic in terms of like what you want to do first. So guys, I thought I was gonna trade this in so fast. I'm like, this is gonna be stupid. But
You said something controversial in the Discord that I'm pretty sure Nintendo fans are going to want to try to burn your house down for. You said that
controversial.
Pikmin was
Yes.
better than Fire Emblem, is what you had said.
Oh, that.
It
yeah,
is
that's
better than Three
oof.
Houses. It is better than Three Houses. Three Houses is
You're gonna
Too
get
much
some
dialogue.
problems.
Fantastic.
You're gonna get some problems for that.
hey, I just gotta be me. All right, Pikmin 4 has the fun factor. All right, Three Houses, like there's all this like it's not even romancing. It's like friendship building through like tea time and talking.
What?
And I'm like,
You like tea?
guys, like
What's
I don't
wrong
want to
with
talk to
that?
you. I don't want to talk. Just go to battle. Come on, like just
Don't
let's
like to
stop
read
it.
and don't like to talk. What is going on?
That's right. That's right. Let's just get to combat. Let's just move with the main story. Come on, guys. Like
Oh my god!
it's a lot
See,
of
Matt's
talking.
with me. Matt's like me. Gameplay first. screw the narrative, gameplay first. Yeah,
my
that's
God.
right.
Oh,
Fun.
man.
Fun,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
I'm saying it here, folks, in the first episode. Pikmin 4 is in fact better than Fire Emblem Three Houses. Let me know if I'm wrong. It's fine.
My
You can
daughter's
tell
going
me
to
your
that
wrong
disown.
hurts.
My daughter is quite the fan of you, but she's going to disown you over this because she loves Three Houses. Oh man,
What about
you're in
Pikmin?
for it.
She doesn't like Pikmin?
She has never talked about Pikmin before, so I'm going to say no. But she does love Fire Emblem.
Listen, I do want to try and gauge. I think people are telling me like there's less talking, so I am open. I'm not closing the door on that series. But in terms of
Isn't
like
it
Pikmin,
engaged
like
the
I said,
Fire
guys,
Emblem that most Fire Emblem fans hate?
yeah, because people want the talking, and I'm like, no, man, forget the talking. I want more combat. It is funny. Yeah, most people are like, there's no talking, there's no friendship building, and I'm like, eh. So, listen, Pikmin 4 has surprised me, but please, Ron, what's in your orbit? What have you been playing, my friend?
Yep, same as you. Final Fantasy 16, not the Pikmin part though.
No.
It's pretty much everything that that everybody was pretty much saying about it. It is not an RPG. It is not even an action RPG. This is an action adventure game all the way. There's no RPG in this at all. Even with the icons that you get, they're treated more as loadouts than anything else, and I'm fine with that. I enjoy the combat. This game is great. I know people took a crap on it. I'm sorry. I cannot agree. People complained about, oh, the story is just Japanese Game of Thrones. Once again, it's not the last two seasons Game of Thrones. It's the good stuff. I'm enjoying the hell out of this game. It's great.
Agreed.
The combat, the story. I have zero complaints outside of the side stories. If the side stories was on point and they were like Witcher 3 level, this would probably be a 4.5 in my book. But right now, it's hovering at a 4, unless things go completely off the rails. But right now, I'm really enjoying
4
it.
out of 10, right? 4 out of 10?
Wrong. 4 out of
Whoa.
5.
Whoa.
4
Damn.
out of 5, Marcus. I just don't have any problems with it. I know a lot of people talk about the repetition of the combat, but I can't speak for everybody else. I've been playing games for a very long time. I'm 48 years old. There's repetition in every game, especially if you're going to be playing combat. That comes with it. If it's engaging to you, you're enjoying it. The combat doesn't bother me. I enjoy it. I have not gotten tired of that, and I have been fighting a lot. I am far overpowered for where I'm at in the story, and I am mauling everything. It doesn't stop it from being fun. So great.
And
game.
how many hours in are you right now? Because
You're triple
you've
digits,
been playing
right?
this for a long
You're triple
time.
No, it's not
digits.
triple digits yet. I think it's
Not
only 80 hours.
Oh
Only-
God.
Only
80
80.
hours. Yeah. But I'm doing everything though. I'm doing the boring side
Yeah.
stories. I'm doing the good side stories. I'm doing the hunts. I enjoy the hunts quite a bit. So yeah, like I said, great game. Great game.
All right, Marcus,
disagree.
what are you playing?
Oh,
Uh,
you disagree? Is it because there was no romance in it? Because that's the only down part.
well, do we want to get
It's
into it right now?
romance.
Okay,
There's
so
romance? No?
I
so.
think
Not
the
really.
big reason, as I maybe suggested earlier, I think it is a problem that it's not an RPG. That bothered the fuck out of me. It really bothered me a lot. I think like don't name your game mainline Final Fantasy 16 if you're not going to be an RPG. If you're going to name your game like
get
if it's
that.
going to be a mainline Final Fantasy
point.
game,
It's got a point.
it should come with a certain there's a certain expectation.
That's fair.
I'm generally of the mind to not judge a game for what it's not and judge a game for what it is. But then I think I make an exception for Final Fantasy 16 because like for me, I'm going to come in expecting it to have certain mechanics. You know, you can change things up a little bit, but like don't change the genre entirely. And I think like the fact that it was missing stuff, I was kept like expecting there to be more depth in terms of, I don't know, RPG mechanics, and it just nothing ever came, and that got more and more frustrating for me and it kind of colored everything of the game. So that's kind of, I think I couldn't get past that. You guys, it sounds like you guys all were able to get past the fact that it wasn't an RPG. I was not, and
Well,
so,
I'm not like an
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like a diehard Final Fantasy fan, so like, yeah,
Well,
I've
and
only
I'm not
finished
either,
4
to
and
be
12.
honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like I've played, half of the mainline ones. Like I'm not the
Okay.
biggest Final Fantasy fan, but like I am an RPG fan. I am like a
Yep.
more of a traditional JRPG fan. So I like kind of the old school stuff. So this whole shift, into modern day kind of like Final Fantasy anyways isn't like my biggest thing. And I would, this game had been built up as a bit of a return to form, at least in terms of setting for a Final Fantasy game. We're kind of going back to the medieval. We haven't really done that in a little while, since I guess 12-ish, right? So
12 was kind
anyways,
of medievalish, but yeah.
Yeah, it had been a little while since we kind of had, or maybe it was 9 even. Like 9 is kind of like
both them and 12, I would say.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was optimistic. And yes, I had heard, of course, that, is this an RPG or not? But I mean, it's, it was nominated for RPG of the Year at the Game Awards. It's like,
Was it really?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
No.
100% it was. Sure it was.
They're going off
praise.
they're going
And I
off
like
the
this
name.
game.
They're going off the name.
name.
And
And so was I.
Yeah. Mark's
And
quite
it
fair on
bothered
that.
me that it
is not
wasn't,
a Final
right?
Fantasy game. It
Yeah.
has a few of the themes there. Of course, the crystals,
Yeah.
the chocobos.
There's chocobos and
Yeah.
yes.
So the themes of Final Fantasy are there, but everything
Yeah.
else is just it's not Final Fantasy. And so there
Right.
was a bit of false advertising with it, especially with Yoshi P signing up. Everybody was super excited about it. But to tell you the truth, Yoshi P is probably the reason why I'm enjoying it as much as because I'm not an MMO guy. Well, Final Fantasy 14 was great. I enjoyed the hell out of that. I had to pull myself away from it because I was like, I can't play this kind of game because I have games in my backlog to play. So when Yoshi P got involved is when I got excited about playing Final Fantasy 16. Now, of course, I was expecting it to be more RPG, but that part, yeah, they threw a curveball on that part. But the story is fantastic, just like the story is in Final Fantasy 14. So Yoshi, he nailed that part of it. I would like to see if he's going to get another shot at another Final Fantasy if they decide to kind of lean back more into going maybe turn-based, maybe action RPG, especially since Expedition 33 sit there and did so well. Maybe they won't be so scared to do turn-based. Maybe. But I don't know. Square Enix is very hit and miss with me. They haven't made a good Final Fantasy game in a long, outside of 14. I haven't enjoyed one in a while. I still have to get back to 12. 10 was just okay. 13 was trash. 15 was trash. So, no thanks. The fact that
12 was great.
Yeah, well, 12 is good from what everybody has heard, and some people have said that's the best one. So, I'm going to try it again. I played it originally when it first came out on PS2. I was very early in, and I think it was just one of those times. That was when young Ron was playing multiple games at the same time, and I don't think I got to devote the time to it that needed to devote the time. So I'll get back and give it its proper because I do have Zodiac Age, so I'm gonna give it a shot. But yeah, man, 16, like I said, it's not a Final Fantasy game. It is only by name only, but it does not stop it from being a great game. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that kind of throws it off. It is not Final Fantasy, that's for sure.
Yeah. So I guess I can say what I have been playing, and not Final Fantasy 16. I've been spending most of my time of late playing Far Cry 6.
Let's go.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
I never expected that.
I know.
I'm shocked. I was
Ron
shocked
and
when
I-
you told me this. I was like, you
Yeah.
don't look like a Far Cry guy. I was astonished by this.
I
Couldn't believe it.
I'm a casual Far Cry fan. I loved 3, as most
Three's
people
the best
do.
one. Three's the best one.
Enjoyed 4 quite a bit. Played a little bit of Primal, never really got into it.
Really, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I think maybe it could have just been a timing thing. And then did not really enjoy 5 at
Same.
all.
Same.
Play for maybe 10 hours, maybe, if that. And 6 feels like a return to form. It's probably the closest to 3 that I would say. I mean, the setting it plays, I think, does some heavy lifting there. Like it's that tropical, setting. Good villain. I've been more inclined to play smaller, shorter games. This is not that. So it's probably, 10 to 20 hours long. I think I put about 20 25 hours ish into it at the moment, and I'm 60% the way through the game, so I'm probably going to be pushing 40 hours to get it finished. That's probably longer than it needs to be. It's a pretty big map.
Are you doing a lot of the side stuff, or?
Well, I was telling Ron, actually, was it just earlier today? We were messaging that they do something that's pretty annoying. Is they do like a level scaling thing. So as you kind of level, there's not a lot of RPG mechanics, but you do get kind of experience and, areas that are further kind of away from the starting area or at a higher level. But as you increase levels, so do the area levels. So it's like it doesn't really incentivize you to do much side stuff, because you can't, if you level up your character, then everything else levels up too. So like what the hell would I do that for? So I haven't been doing a ton of side stuff. There's not a lot of incentive to do it, but yeah, it's a popcorn game. That's how I've been describing it. It's a good time. Lots of big explosions.
I never would have expected you to enjoy this. I'm completely shocked.
Yeah.
Completely shocked.
Not just me.
I despised it. Far Cry 6, that ammunition system, but I'm thinking that somehow they must have patched it, because Marcus has had no issues with the ammunition system at all.
So what Ron's alluding to, there's, I think, 5 or 6 different types of ammos that you can use in the game, and you can equip every gun with any type of ammo of them. And certain enemies are weak to certain types of ammos. And Ron had said that if you're not using the correct ammo for a particular enemy, they're kind of bullet spongy. And I haven't found that to be the case at all. I don't even switch my ammo at all, and I haven't had any issue. So I don't know if maybe they patched it in.
They had to have fixed it.
They must have.
It was ugly when I was playing it. Like, you could have ammo piercing rounds in the gun and shoot it on a human being that has no armor, and it would like be bullet spongy. And I'm like, I don't care if you have armor on or not. That armor piercing is going to rip through you, especially if you don't have armor. What are we doing?
Right.
Yeah. And it was like that, and it just got to the point where it's like, I can't wrap my mind around this. This ammo system is stupid. And it wasn't just me that had the gripes. Reddit was griping about it. I was just like, yeah, I'm done with this. And then Marcus is just like, oh, I haven't ran into these problems.
I don't
So
switch the ammo.
I'm assuming they patched it. They should have never put that shit in the first place. So,
well, it's still there, obviously, and I know that they did add, you can, through your weapon wheel, you can switch ammo, which I guess wasn't the case before. Like, it wasn't. They made it easier to switch ammo, but I still haven't had to do it. And I play these games, like, I go to an area and I'm sniper rifle all the way. So I find that I did in Far Cry
3. I was just and
I'm doing headshots all over the place, and it doesn't. So everybody's going down in a single shot. So I don't know. It hasn't been an issue. So
at least they fixed it.
Yeah,
I mean, that's good. That's a good thing.
I guess so. I guess the only other thing, I'm going to be the indie, probably the most indie focused gamer. So I'll probably always mention indie games. I'm playing another one that I'm liking quite a bit. It's a short one. It's called Nocturnal. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. It's I hadn't heard of it until recently. Our friends over at 61 Indie did I think it was their fall showcase. They featured Nocturnal 2, and I was like, oh, this looks fantastic. It's like kind of a 2D action platformer, kind of in the vein of Castlevania, but it's hand-drawn art. And kind of so I was like, oh, let's check out the first game. And the complaint about the first game was, this is really good, but it's too short. I was like, perfect. I love that. So I picked it up on the cheap. It was on sale for a few bucks. Picked it up, and it's really good. It's got a kind of a mechanic where you have to, there are kind of like lanterns or torches kind of throughout the environment, and you kind of have to light these torches, and your weapon has to be kind of lit, and in order to be able to properly damage enemies. So you're kind of having to manage kind of platforming to light your sword so that it can properly, and because it goes out after a certain amount of time, right? And yeah, there's kind of a little bit of puzzle stuff, nothing too heavy. I'm not a big puzzle guy, but there's a little kind of puzzle solving. But yeah, it's mostly platforming. It's a good little game. I think I'm probably only about halfway done it, but yeah, it's been good. So that's what I've been playing of late.
Nice.
Yeah, so we got all the avenues
All right,
covered.
well,
We got all the avenues covered. Indie guy, Nintendo guy, PC guy, PlayStation guy. Marcus, are you still playing on your Xbox?
I was gonna say we need
I'm
an
playing
Xbox
Far
guy.
Cry
Who's it
on.
gonna
I'm
be?
playing Far Cry on my Xbox.
Okay,
I must have one
There you go.
copy at some point because I didn't buy it. But
Yeah, let's see, we
yeah.
got all the major
Yeah.
systems covered. Now all
Yeah.
we got to
There
do
you
is
go.
find somebody to play the Ouya, and we're good to go.
Ooh, yeah.
Marcus, you playing Nocturnal on your Steam Deck?
I sure am.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about the Steam
Maybe I need
Deck
to check
Pros.
that out
I
then.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything covered.
All right. Well, I think that leaves me for what we've been playing. I won't harp too much on Final Fantasy 16 because I know we've already talked about it a lot. But you know, I did want to still touch on it because Foley in particular asked me what I thought about it when I beat it, and I kind of purposely didn't answer because I wanted to save it for the podcast. But then also, I don't really want to, I guess, spoil my thoughts, especially on the ending with Ron and Matt not having finished it yet.
Yes, please,
So,
please.
you know, Marcus, if it's okay with you, maybe in a future episode we can do a spoiler cast.
If I remember it well enough, sure. I have to watch a video to remind myself.
For him.
I know, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you, Marcus. But a couple of things that I probably, you know, Ron and Matt, you know, playing on PS5, you know, did not run into issue with me running into issues on PC. Would maybe just touch on some of my experience with that. You know, this is a Final Fantasy game in terms of, you know, maybe not necessarily the RPG elements, but in terms of the cutscenes, you know, some very long cutscenes, right? And I think most of them are pretty good. So I don't have a complaint with that. But one issue that I kept having is, you know, you have like a 20-minute cutscene or something like that. And I'll just have my controller down watching it and my display will go black. Like, you know, it's like when you're away from your computer, that, you know, it just, you know, tries to save power, right? But typically when you play a game, that overrides that, right? But yeah, so like I would have to make sure I'm like wiggling the control stick or something to keep the window active. And then the worst part is it doesn't like pause the cutscene, so it's still playing. I can hear the audio as the screen's black.
Okay. Wow.
And then, you know, I fortunately the controller still works, so I do quickly pause it and then wait for it to come back. But then what it'll do, because I have two monitors, Final Fantasy 16 goes to my second monitor, and then I have to alt tab back to my main monitor. It's like bizarre. Of all the PC gaming I've done, I've never had a game do this. So again, like great game, but not great PC port.
You know what this means, friends? This means that buy your games on console. Don't worry about PC gaming.
There it is.
Yeah.
Buy it on console.
Highlight your boy.
PS5.
There you go.
There it is. You know you want to. Come on.
No.
It's always 60 frames. Always on PS5. Don't need to worry about it. No fine tuning.
Well, in performance mode.
That's all.
Let's not false advertise. Let's not false advertise here. Don't listen to what Herb and everybody else says. It's only 60 in performance mode.
Yeah. That's right. No fidelity mode. Just turn that off. Just put it away. Just
resolution looks nice, but you're not gonna get 60 out of that. Nope.
No. Gotta get them frames.
Unless you got the Pro.
So again, I'll save, you know, thoughts on the story in terms of the ending for a later date. But probably the other thing is I think probably came around a little bit on what Marcus was talking about, the combat being repetitive. I think in the beginning I was definitely very into like, you know, okay, this is like Devil May Cry. Oh, this is like Bayonetta. But, you know, I felt like it didn't have the depth. Like, I think one thing I always liked about Bayonetta, if you guys have played that, you actually have like different combos, like you almost kind of like a fighting game, like, you could actually string together different things. This game, you just kind of have the same 3-4 hit combo, and it really relies on dodging or parrying. And again, parry is terrible. I think I've talked about that, but like
parrying is not good.
I don't even know. The only time I ever got a parry in this game was on accident. I'm just trying to
Same.
attack, and then I'll just randomly get a parry.
I've gotten plenty of them. They've been by accident every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it forces you to get that dodge, and then when you dodge, then you get this much faster combo, which is like, you know, obviously does a lot more damage and stuff. So that was always just a little annoying, is that you always had to like wait to get that dodge, and you know, again, you had those super abilities. But sometimes I felt like, you know, after playing for like a long session, doing a lot of combat heavy, like maybe not as much story things. I was like, man, I just kind of want to play Devil May Cry, or I just want to play Bayonetta, because I felt like the combat was just not as deep with Final Fantasy 16.
So
overall, still enjoyed it.
I had a different thing with the combat on that one, because
Yeah.
depending on how you sit there and did your setup for the icons, a lot of cooldowns were different than some of the bigger moves. So you could change it up quite a bit than just doing the, smashing one button thing and whatnot, just really depending on your cooldowns. And of course, as you talked about, once you sit there and could master an ability and move it around to different icon slots, I found it to sit there and be a bit better. And maybe Matt's not there yet, because you said you only have 3, right?
I only got 3 icons, yeah.
Yeah. Once you sit there and kind of master abilities and move the icons along, you can kind of find what gets you out of that one button mashing thing. At least for me, it was. But I know everybody does that. The repetition thing I've heard quite a bit about. So
yeah, and it wasn't like I hated it. It just was, because again, this is also, it seems like kind of a longer than I expected game.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, we're still doing this. Okay.
How long did it? How many hours did you put in before you finished? Like when you rolled credits?
So Steam says like 61, but I did have an instance, because again, this game can be like long pauses between you can save, and there'll be instances like where it won't let you save. So I was in the middle of a boss fight, and I thought I would be able to finish it, and I couldn't. So I was scared if I turned it off, it would like take me back to my last manual save, instead of like, sometimes it does do like an auto save like mid boss fight, which I will give them credit for. I've done a lot of games where you're doing like this hour-long boss fight, and if you die on like the 3rd phase, then you start all the way over.
Yeah.
A lot of the boss fights I did, maybe it would be if I died on like phase 2, then it restarts phase 2. It doesn't start the whole thing over. So I will say I do appreciate that. But I didn't want to test it, so I just left my computer on and came back 4 hours later. Fortunately, everything was still running fine.
That's right. Leave it on. Leave it on.
I turned the
Leave it
screens
on.
off, because
Yeah,
I didn't want to deal with that, black display issue. So I turned my monitors off. So yeah, I would probably say closer to 56, minusing out the idle time there, which is longer than I expected. I did not expect it to be 56 hours. I did do all the side quests, so maybe that was part of it. But I did a few hunts, mainly if I just stumbled across them. I think, Ron, I told you I thought about doing more of the hunts, but I didn't really feel like pulling up a guide to find where all they were.
And that's perfectly fair. I do understand that. And yeah, that is a thing that kind of like, I'm not about to run around a whole map looking for, you can give me an area of where it's at. Nah, I need you to put an X on the map for me and let me go there, because I'm not about to be searching.
Thank you.
So yeah, I pulled up a guide on YouTube real quick, like, where is this at? And I will go instantly to it. So nah, I do feel you on that.
And since the combat was starting to get stale for me, I'm like, I don't know if I want to like purposely do things where I'm doing more of it, right? So that's where I kind of decided to skip the hunts. So, but did do all the side quests though, and like I said, there definitely were a lot of fetch quests, but there's also a lot of good side stories. Almost like some of them I felt like needed to be part of the main quest, because I'm like, this is like actually really good stuff.
Agreed.
Like
Some of them were really good.
I would be really disappointed if I finished this game not knowing some of this information, right? So yeah, some good stuff, and not saying there's a lot of it, but there is definitely some stuff that was worth seeing for sure. All right, so that's it for Final Fantasy 16. But I did want to share my second game, Diablo 2 Resurrected. Have any of y'all ever played the original or this remaster?
I have.
No.
Yeah, I had the remaster. And I put a couple hours into it. I will go back eventually, because my friends want to play it.
So this game, back in like, I'm trying to remember, like late middle school, early high school, or probably both. Like this was like my friends and ours life. Like we played nothing but Diablo 2. We probably, this was before you had Steam or PSN that would track your hours. Like no one really knew how long we played, but very easily had thousands of hours. Like, this was back in the day too. Like we weren't buying a lot of games, right? Like if you found a game you liked, and you probably stuck with it, right? So very nostalgic game for me. I actually bought it like a couple of years ago on Switch and got about like halfway through the game, and I basically stopped at my least favorite part of it. If you guys have seen screenshots of Diablo, usually it's like the very dark, it's a dark forest, a lot of like skeleton zombies. I feel like that's what Diablo is, but the third act, minor spoilers for a 25-year-old game, it's in this like kind of jungle, and there's no zombies, there's no
What?
skeletons.
Whoa,
it's just
whoa! Diablo
yeah,
with a
it's just kind of
jungle
like
game? Like, whoa!
it's
Hmm.
it gets a little off theme, and then it's kind of a pain in the ass to navigate through the forest because it's always random, like trying to figure out where you need to go. So I'm like, I'm good. But I was going to go see Matt and John, and I wanted to play something on the plane. So I'm like, you know what? If I play a little bit of Diablo and don't get through it, that's fine. I've played this game thousands of times, like literally. But I just forgot how much I love this game, and I literally played through the rest of Act 3, which is one I was stuck on. I believe I did get through Act 4 in Canada on the way back, and again, I was just like so close because there's 5 acts in the game. I'm like, dude, like, I actually just want to finish up playing this. I mean, technically, I kind of like put Final Fantasy 16 on a pause to finish Diablo 2 Resurrected and, finish through Act 5. And I don't know, like, maybe it's just the nostalgic hit. Like, I think I, have gone on record saying that, Thousand Year Door is an old game and not very good even when it came out. But, with
How dare
me.
you?
Yeah.
How dare you?
With me, I knew I
You're
knew
pushing
I was
it.
going to catch shade for
You're
that.
pushing it.
No. No.
But with me, like reliving, playing this, essentially, it is an old game. I mean, they remastered it, but it feels exactly the same. Like, just looks a little bit prettier, right? And I'm like, you know what, like maybe I do want to go back and play some of these older games that I really loved. Like, maybe I want to go back and play Ocarina of Time. Like maybe it's, it would be fun to still re-experience it. So like I'm kind of this is almost kind of like maybe reframed like how I'm going to look for 2026. Like maybe I do go back and revisit some games. I do want to still play new games, but maybe like Bat and Cadis is a good example. Like I was
Yes.
I
Yes,
love
it
that
is.
game, but I was kind of scared
Yes.
to revisit it
Yes.
because it's an old game. But
Don't be scared.
Diablo 2 is an old game and I loved it. So like, maybe 2026 is revisiting some old games I love.
Surely you have older
All right.
games that are better to play than Bait and Kaitos.
No. No. Ron. Cwag's already decided. Bat and Kaitos Bros 2026 hashtag right here. There, confirmed. Let's do it.
He
I'll
can
play with
find
you.
better things to play. Go back to
There's nothing
Ocarina.
better.
Just trying to
Play one of the goats.
Nothing better.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
This
figure
is one
out
of
if
the
I
goats.
try to get a Switch copy or if I get it to play on the Steam Deck. So that's where
You
I'm
probably
not
should
sure
play it
yet.
on Steam Deck. I'm pretty sure the Switch can't even run that, so it's fine.
I was going
It's
to
a
say,
GameCube game.
It's a GameCube game. It runs fine on the Switch.
Does it?
Great. You can do it. It will. It should be fine. All right.
You say it should be
30
fine.
frames.
Oh boy.
30 frames. You get used to it. You get used to the frames.
Cwag, you
It's
got
just a
that
power
shiny
It's fine.
new Steam Deck. Go ahead, just get it
I
on
do.
Steam Deck. Yeah, just go ahead.
It's not the same. Come on, we gotta be Bat and Kaitos Switch Bros, not Bat and Kaitos Steam Deck
Well,
Bros.
now you're changing it because you just said Bait and Kaitos Bros is all. So that should cover whatever you play it at. So it shouldn't matter.
No. There's a little rider at the bottom. The
I don't think
a
that should matter.
contingency if you
I
want
don't
to be
think
part
that
of
should
the
matter.
flow.
When me and Quack sit there and play games, we're on different systems. We don't sit there and make requirements. So I don't
Alright,
think that's it.
If we really if we want the full experience, the one full one, we should play it on our GameCubes.
No,
Bring out your platinum GameCube.
Mm.
Yes.
Look,
Get a
I
CR
love
get a
the
CRT
GameCube.
TV.
It's the golden Nintendo
Yes.
consoles. But
That's right.
for him to go get
See?
it, do you still have a GameCube, Quack?
I don't.
Yeah,
I wonder
see.
where it's at.
Aw.
Yeah. See, it's just going to be too much of a hassle for him to go do that.
All right,
And I
you
can
can play on the
imagine
good
Wii.
home and
that,
not
I
a
can
dumpster.
imagine that a
That.
Bait and Kaitos copy for the GameCube must cost quite a bit.
Oh, that's true. Actually, no, yeah, that's really
Yeah.
expensive. Never mind.
Yeah.
Spend on the Switch. It's very expensive. My bad. You're right. GameCube games are expensive.
Yeah.
Good point. No.
Especially
Yeah.
especially that
Don't-
one. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Who had money on Bot and Kaidos coming up today? I definitely didn't think
I
that
sure
was
did.
going to
You
be
knew
on
I
part of
wasn't
the
gonna talk
discussion.
about
I
that.
didn't.
No thanks.
Should have known. Should have known. Come on, Cwag. He loves Monolith. Stop. Come on. Should have known.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
job.
And see, that
Cwag.
was
I'm
back
proud.
when I didn't know what Monolith Soft was, but I still loved
Same.
it.
That's okay.
And that's just the best part.
Xenosaga Trilogy is all they need to be known for, and then that's it. Sorry.
Xenosaga? You mean
Yeah.
Xenoblade?
No,
That's what they're
Xenosaga
known
trilogy
for.
was first before that, and it was far better. So no,
No.
If they
except
port them, I'll
Come
play
on.
them.
episode 2 wasn't, but episode 1 and 3, especially 3, yeah, nah, they fell off hard after that.
If they
Is it
port
on
them, I'll play
PS?
them.
Is it on PS Premium? Can I go back and play on my
Unfortunately,
portal?
I don't think it is.
I don't
bad.
think so.
Yeah, Bandai
Why?
Namco has it trapped on the old systems. I don't know why they haven't done like a remastered trilogy pack or something. I wish they would.
You
How
can play
dare they?
Xenogears, right? On premium or no?
I don't think so. Now, if you
Oh,
bought it,
wow.
in the store, you can play it on your PS3. But I don't think
Right,
I don't think
right.
Xenogears is available on premium.
Hmm.
Yeah, which is fine. Xenogears can stay right where it's at. You know, that first disc, brilliant. That second disc, no thanks.
Oh, Ron, what are we gonna do with you? What are
Somebody's
we
got to tell it
gonna?
like it is.
All right. Well, that was what we've been playing. Why don't we check what's upcoming on the Galactic Radar? Some upcoming games and recent purchases. Matt, looks like you got quite a bit here. So why don't you tell us what you got on deck here, friend?
Yes. So recent purchases, even though I thought I was going to pause Final Fantasy 16 and Pikmin 4 for this, but I'm having so much fun. I'm not going to pause them. But I did buy 1,000 Times Resist for PS5. It was my game of
let's
the
go.
year from 2024. So I'm very excited to get the platinum. And I was ready to pause, but I was like, you know what? Like I said, Pikmin 4 is super high on my game of the year list, and Final Fantasy 16's clicked. So I'm like, you know what? It'd be very detrimental to pause both those games and then to do 1,000 Times Resist by the time I come back. It'd be hard to, because I'm in the groove. So I was like, you know what? It'd be very irresponsible for me to pause
It would,
two new
especially for a
games
game you already
for
played.
me
Especially for
for
a game you
I've
already
played.
Yes,
Yeah,
And
I was
one
like,
that's
it can
not
wait.
really that good.
my man.
It's
My man.
amazing.
Thank
No,
you. 1,000
stop
times
it.
is this sleep.
No. My game of the year, friends. I definitely gotta get that platinum. But it can wait. It can wait. But what I'm very excited for, but my wife probably isn't, because I spent a lot of money.
Oh boy.
Okay?
Oh boy.
Oh yes. Resident Evil Requiem pre-orders went live.
You actually bought it?
And there's so much stuff. Capcom went all out. They knew. Resident Evil fanboys, girls.
Yes.
We're gonna buy it all.
The Capcom
So-
board member. Oh my boy.
They knew. They knew. So I have pre-ordered the Resident Evil Requiem Deluxe Edition with the Steelbook. I've pre-ordered the Resident Evil Requiem Switch 2 Pro Controller, even though that thing is
That
ugly.
thing is hideous. It's
It-
almost as bad
it
as the
is
Fortnite
hideous.
controller.
It is disgusting. But I don't own a Resident Evil controller, so I have to buy it. I would be foolish not to buy an overpriced, ugly controller.
Oh boy.
And there's the generation pack with Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9 on Nintendo Switch 2. Had to get it. Had to. I got to own every physical copy.
You played all of those.
I have, but now I need to play them. Now you know what I'm going to be playing on my Sweet Potato in 2026.
Well, hold on,
Not-
Ron. He hasn't played 9 yet. I mean, I know he's the board member, but they haven't given him the advanced copy. At least he hasn't
Somehow
disclosed
I
that.
think Matt has played 9 because he's just such a Resident Evil fan. Capcom cannot keep ignoring. I don't think there is a bigger Resident Evil fan than Matt. He has bought 8 versions of the same game, 20 versions of Resident Evil 4 alone. I don't understand.
So yeah, no, I'm very excited for my irresponsible pre-orders. But yeah, like I think it's February 27th. Like, Resident Evil on all platforms, all in. I don't care what I'm playing by then. It's getting tossed to the side. Too bad, so sad. I'll do my best to be responsible and like to time it. But like if I'm in the middle of something, it's like, sorry guys, got to play Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9
Oh
on
my
Nintendo
god.
Switch
Oh
and
my
on
god.
PS5. That's right.
You
Hey.
didn't import the collector's edition?
No, I did not import it. It's expensive, man. I gotta pay like duty fees and stuff like that. It's tempting. If you don't know what Cwag's referring to, the Generation Pack, which is Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9, it's available on PS5, only in Japan. Do I want it? Yes. Do I want it that bad? Not yet. And then the collector's edition with like a little tiny diorama. Again, do I want it that bad? Not yet. We'll see. So that is what I'm excited for.
I love how
He's
he's
not
still
closed the
putting
door.
Not yet.
Yeah,
He's putting these little asterisks on everything. Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just being honest. I'm just gonna say no. I'm not getting it, and then 7.
Oh, you know not to do that, because if you say no and you get it, you know we're gonna tear you up.
I was gonna say when I post like in the BFAM Discord, someone's like, "I got receipts, Matt. You say we're gonna buy
Oh
the third
yeah,
copy.
you know I'll pull the receipts out quick.
I know. That's why I'm giving myself a little out by saying not yet, not yet.
Oh man.
But Marcus, what's on your galactic radar? What are you excited for, man?
Well, I don't have nearly as much as you. And I certainly haven't spent nearly as much money as you apparently have. So
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
I recently just came in yesterday. I finally picked up a copy of Prince of Persia: Lost Crown. I think that's going to be next after Far Cry. Been just keeping an eye on it. It was on sale on Amazon. Just figured I would pull the trigger, and I think that'll be next after Far Cry. So.
Xbox?
No, PlayStation. I'm out of PlayStation. I will be playing the games that I still own on Xbox, but I will not be purchasing any more games on Xbox.
Gotcha.
So
damn.
Yeah.
They had me. They don't want you to buy games on Xbox anyway, so it's fine.
They really don't. They had me and they pushed me right away. So that's on them. And then the other, I'm playing a game for my other show, Tiny Game Chronicles. So this is a game called Far Lone Sails. You guys familiar with this one?
I've heard of that one. Yep.
Yeah.
You've heard of it?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I have.
So this one's on PlayStation, Matt. So you can join us for this one if you want. It's how would we describe it? It's kind of you may have heard of the same developer did they're called Okomotive, and they did Herdling, which just came out a few months ago. We heard of this one?
Mm-hmm.
Ron's shaking his head. He's heard of this one.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's like a Jusant style world, kind of like this abandoned world, and you're kind of 2D platforming management. You're trying to get your ship kind of like through this kind of desolate world. So I haven't started it yet. So it's on. It's all preloaded on my Steam Deck, ready to go. So I'll be jumping into that.
I'll be shocked if you don't enjoy that one, because you enjoyed the altars, and I think you're going to like.
I was going to say this is like 2D the altars, so I think I feel like I feel like this is a Marcus game. So I will report back next episode, I guess.
Okay,
next month. Yeah,
I like it. All right, Ron. What do you got?
I haven't had any recent purchases because I'm still waiting for quite a few things to go on sale. I've been checking my Deku deals. I haven't got any emails from them, so I'll go on and browse a little bit, and I haven't found nothing to bite at yet. But some things I am looking forward to this month. I think Inazuma 11 Victory Road is probably the biggest one that I'm hyped about. It's pretty much like a soccer themed RPG. And it's not just.
Sorry, what's it called?
It's Inazuma 11. It's by level 5.
Bless you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But it's a soccer themed RPG, man. And every trailer I've seen about this, I should not be looking forward to this game, but it's something about the trailers that just like I think I'm just like, yeah, I'm in for this one.
Have you played the first 10?
No, I have not. I don't even know if the first 10 even have like released over here in America before. Because I don't think I recall this ever coming up ever before. So if they have, it definitely flew under the radar for me. But this one, man, like I said, I really am looking forward to this one. Rue Valley is another one that I'm kind of looking forward to. I usually don't mess around with time loop games, but there's something about the look of this that looks very Disco Elysium to me. Some of the mechanics, like that trailer the last trailer I think they showed, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm going to be in for this one. So that I'm keeping an eye on also. And of course the Atelier Ryza DX Trilogy Pack is coming out. I'm getting that. There's no way I'm not going to get that. I'm almost like mad on that one. I own the original 3, but the DX versions have extra things. I couldn't pass up on that one.
Like the costumes, right, Ron?
No, it's not the costumes at all. Even though Ryza thick though. So if there's costumes, then hey, that's a bonus.
What was the one that you said previously? Rue Valley?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of this. Okay.
I can't remember where I saw a trailer. I think Summer Game Fest or one of the independent shows that were around that time is the first time I saw a trailer for that. And instantly I was just like, that looks interesting. And like I said, they dropped a trailer a couple weeks after that. And I was like, yeah, this looks like Disco Elysium with a time loop. And I'm like, time loops, I'm kind of 50-50 on, but this grabs me enough where I'm willing to try it out.
How do you spell Rue?
I think it's just R-U-E. Yeah.
R-U-E. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Rue Valley. Okay.
Yep.
I'm looking this up. Yep.
Yeah, you should. I think it might be of interest to you. So I know Possessors is supposed to come out this month. I'm not sure about that one. I like what I see about it, but Heart Machine is making this one. And Heart Machine hasn't made any games that I'm like, I heard a lot about Hyper Light Drifter. I know a lot of people like that one. Solar Ash was another one I heard people talk about that they liked, but didn't grab me. So I'm kind of waiting for reviews on Possessors, but I do like what I've seen from it though. So that's a positive.
It looks good. I like it. It's Devolver published as well, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So I think that's all the ones from November I can think of off the top of my head though. That I lied. Demon School. That's another one. But I have a feeling that Demon School is not going to make release date. So we'll see.
Nice.
Cool.
Well, I've been waiting all show to get to this part. I did get my Steam Deck OLED, 1 terabyte.
Deck.
So audio listeners,
right there.
this is
There
my
it is.
case, and maybe we can do some AMSR. I always say it backwards. ASMR.
Yes, indeed.
I know.
Something. Whatever that.
There goes another Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
And this thing is like beautiful. Like, thanks to Matt, I can actually compare it. Like, it does feel very much like the Switch 2, like that type of
really?
like kind of premium plastic.
Premium
yeah.
feel?
Or I guess technically, since the Switch or the Steam Deck is older, I guess the Switch 2 feels like the Steam Deck, right? But yeah, I haven't really had a chance to play with it too much. I installed Ready or Not. I played a mission. It plays very well. To me, that's a very much a mouse and keyboard game, so it's just very
Weapons free.
getting used to playing that on controller.
Weapons free.
It's just an adjustment. It's kind of same thing with Neon White. It's a mouse and keyboard game for me. But I have a few more games. Like I want to do Resident Evil 3 probably after I do Neon White.
Yes.
So I don't think that's Steam Deck verified for some reason, even though Resident Evil 2 is, so I'm not sure why, but it's still playable, so it should still be good. So
That'll be fine.
I'm excited.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm excited to try that later. So
Yes.
more to come in the following months with the Steam Deck. I haven't actually purchased these yet, but I'm like a stiff breeze from doing so. So Arc Raiders, I kind of wish this type of game came out like when I was in college, because like I think this is like the perfect like competitive game that I would want to play. It's basically a PvP VE type, shooter. I almost kind of think of it kind of like Fortnite in that you are getting loot, but if you're able to extract and you get to keep the loot, which Fortnite you always start over each time. So I kind of like the idea of like actually getting or keeping your loot like through various runs, trying to get better loot. Like I mentioned before with Diablo, I do like looters, right? So it just seems like a perfect game for me. But I also realize that I don't have as much time to game, and I'm not really sure how well I could actually keep up with the people that, they don't, they might go to school or, not really working a full-time job, and this might be their full-time job. And just like, so I don't know, like part of me wants to just, it's only $40. It's not like it's a $70 game. Just go ahead and buy it and play it. Even if I'm not, fully into it, like some others were, but it does seem like a game that I would really be interested in.
Feedback's really good on it,
also,
man. Feedback is really good on it. So.
Yeah,
I think it's like a 92. I think it's like a 92.
Wow.
Yeah, he's doing really good.
One
on
of the
Open
best
Critic.
reviewed games of the year. Yeah.
I'm very glad I picked it up in my league. So I picked it up more for like I just thought it would do good. I just didn't think it'd do that well. So that was a nice surprise.
Pick up Marathon as well. Is Marathon on your list?
I don't think it's on anyone's list, Ron. Let's be honest.
It's good. It's good. It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Unless we're playing like golf rules, like we're trying to get the lowest score, right?
Yeah. Well, that game's
Yeah.
that game's gonna get canceled, so don't worry about it. Stay safe.
Stay safe. And then my last one, I'm actually really, because apparently this one's Steam Deck verified, so it'd be perfect. But Dying Light: The Beast. This is like my game. I think I've shared before. Like I am a big Dying Light fan. The first game is I played through it twice on Switch, which is probably the worst version, but it's actually a pretty good version. If that's the only way you can play it, Switch version's pretty good, and I'd be curious how it plays on Switch too. Hopefully, maybe has like better frame rate and everything. But great game. I didn't like Dying Light 2 as much, but still pretty good. And this actually has the original character from Dying Light 1 back in Dying Light: The Beast, and heard fantastic things about it. So may try to pick it up here before the end of the year, as I just really love that franchise.
I cannot remember anything about Dying Light 1, and me and my friends played multiplayer the whole way through for that. I thought it was okay. I enjoyed the parts of it, but it was mostly the multiplayer aspect, but I can't remember shit about the story.
And see, I've never played Dying Light multiplayer, but you're right though. Like this game probably is marketed as like kind of a multiplayer game. It's kind of like a pseudo live service. It's kind of weird, but I've never touched any of the
it was
online.
Fun. It was super fun. It's just I can't remember. I cannot remember the story at all, to be honest.
And Marcus, you might like it because like a lot of people always say Dying Light is basically Far Cry zombies.
Zombies, yeah.
I don't know how you are with zombies, but I personally do like zombies. I know, a lot of people have zombie fatigue, but I guess I'm one of the few people that don't. But I love this series.
I played the first one for a bit.
Okay.
Again, maybe 5-10 hours. PS4 it must have been. It's not a PS3 game, right?
I don't think
PS4.
No, probably
PS4. That's where we played it at.
Yeah. I don't remember much of it either, to be honest. I think it was fine, but it obviously didn't grab me enough to stick with it because I definitely didn't finish it. So, yeah. I remember when it would get dark, right? Then the zombies come out. It gets very dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's kind of has this like day-night cycle. So like during the day there are zombies, but they're usually more like, they're just kind of like The Walking Dead, right? Like you don't really, they're not as much of a threat. But come nighttime, then the stronger they're called volatiles. I mean, they'll sprint and like you better run.
Yeah.
Like
you do a lot of running at nighttime. I do remember that parts of it.
You're not powerful enough to take them on, type thing. You better run. So yeah, that was always kind of a fun like dynamic because it basically played like a completely different game depending on the day-night cycle.
Cool.
Yeah. If I played it solo, I don't know if I would have enjoyed it. I probably would have been in Marcus's camp where I would played it for a few hours and probably dropped it. But with friends, power of friendship gets you through a lot of stuff.
There you go.
It does.
Like Fortnite.
No.
Give it a chance.
No.
Oh, that's where the line's drawn?
Yeah, the line is drawn.
Yeah.
Me and Marcus are on here, line. And then Fortnite fans.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, apparently it's my fault that we don't have any community questions.
Oh, so apparently to it.
This episode.
So apparently to it, friend. It is your fault.
No.
I told you.
No, I opened it up with plenty of time, and I was shut down by His Royal Baroness himself. Don't spit it out, Ron.
Stand by what you said. You said, "Oh, we don't need questions. Nobody's going to sit there and have any." And then a mini riot happens in the Discord because you guys aren't taking questions. Blame old Cwag.
We'll have lots of questions for the next episode.
Next
friends.
episode,
It's okay.
Yeah.
The next episode might be questions only. I don't know. Yeah. It's like a lot, which is good.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have.
You cannot, we are not having a debate about Last of Us 1 and 2. No.
No. I love those games. Even I'm like, I can't debate about it anymore.
Yeah, no.
There's other stuff to talk about. There's other stuff.
happening.
We already know where we stand.
Because we all know that Last of Us 2 is the better game. That's
exactly.
why.
We needed
I don't know that yet. I haven't played it yet. I don't know that yet.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait for Cwag to play it, and maybe we'll come back around to it. Oh, God. That's good. That's going to get ugly.
Fine, Samit. Fine.
That's
Here
fine.
you go.
That's
Yeah.
Hashtag
Well, the
Jerry
spoiler
deserved it.
tags,
Jerry
I
deserved it.
wasn't clicking.
Damn. No justice for Jerry?
Nope, Jerry deserved it. Nope. It's all right. Cwag will find out, and he'll side with me.
All right, y'all. Want anything before I close out the show?
No?
Okay. All right. Well, Ron, my friend, where can people find you on the internet?
Savoy Prime on all the things except Xbox, because my Xbox is just there for backward combat stuff. I don't really play on it. But PlayStation, Steam, Savoy Prime, backlogged, PSN profiles, Savoy Prime on Blue Sky. Yep, that's it.
Well, before I go to the next one, Ron, are you taking any bids on your Xbox? Because I need to play GTA 6 somehow.
No. I have some old
No.
games on there that I don't
No.
want to play on my PC. So the Xbox is going to stay right over there collecting dust until I need to wipe it off to play the Master Chief Collection, because I'm not buying that new Halo.
What?
No.
You don't know Combat Evolved? Come on.
I don't want
Campaign
campaign
evolved.
evolved, sir. Campaign evolved.
Come on.
No,
You can
thank you.
sprint.
No, thank you.
You can sprint.
Nope. I'll stick with the Master Chief Collection. Same thing with the Gears
What?
of War trilogy. I'll stick with that because I don't want to. Until you actually bring all the games to PlayStation, I'm not going to do this half one thing and then 5 years later the other one comes out. Not happening. So I have to hold on. To it.
I'll keep working on you, Ron. And remember,
It's
I
not
got
gonna
Astral
happen.
Chain.
It's not going to happen. You know
I
how
got Astral
stubborn.
Chain for you, so we'll make a trade,
As much
right?
as I want to play Astral Chain, ain't happening.
Matt, where can people find you on the internet?
Friends, you can find me as Nagachaka on Blue Sky. And I just want to say with all sincerity, like, if you don't know, we have a Discord for the BFAM, and the amount of people coming in, chiming in, it's very humbling just to see how many people coming in and building this small community together with want to join in on all the weird
Some might
shenanigans
say
that we're
overwhelming.
into.
Some might say
Some-
overwhelming. I couldn't believe how many messages. It's crazy.
I couldn't believe it as well. So you will find
Popping off.
you'll find me in there for sure. It's been nice to have people jumping in on BFAM and Blue Sky. All the support that's been coming out, it means a lot. So thank you.
Marcus?
Yeah, you can find me on Blue Sky as well. I'm at Marcus O'Neill 79. I guess I could plug my other podcast
Yes,
now.
you are.
Please,
It's
please
the
do.
Marcus Network.
Marcus O'Neill,
You
Yeah.
better.
family of
better do it.
podcasts.
It's the Marcus
Yeah,
Network.
so
Go for it.
I do two other shows with some friends of ours. So first one is Tiny Game Chronicles with a good friend, Michael, where we focus on short games, games that take about 5 hours or less to complete. We do a show every other week and do a little, I guess, short but deep dive discussion on those games. So that sounds interesting. We'd love for you guys to check it out. And then the other show that I do is with our other good friend, John 32. And that show is called Hype Factor. It's a fantasy critic podcast. So, we kind of brought up Open Critic. We love fantasy critic. John and I really love fantasy critics. So yeah, this is kind of a show for, I think it's probably geared towards people who aren't like super into it, but maybe want to be or want to learn a little bit more. We try to kind of give lots of tips and talk about the news and how that might affect their fantasy team and stuff like that. So we're coming up on the end of the year, so we're going to be prepping for 2026. So that's kind of usually the most fun time of year with the drafts and stuff like that. So if that sounds interesting, you could check that one out too.
The Marcus
Nice.
Network.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Well, if you want to find me, you're not going to find me on Blue Sky. I have not given into the peer pressure from my fellow co-hosts. So if you want to find me, it's basically going to be in the Discord, the BFAM Discord. So that's about all I'm at now.
You're not going to plug your Steam? You're on Steam?
Well, yeah, it's all in the Discord. So yeah, if you want to be friends with me on Steam or my Nintendo Switch code, all of that, you got to get it in the Discord. So I'm going to funnel people to the Discord. So
All right.
Cool.
all right, well, y'all, you have just experienced episode 1 of the Brothers from Another Mothership podcast. BFAM, y'all.
BFAM.
BFAM.
Bye. BFAM.